try are going to be a lot bigger. No problem. You can just attach a virtual drive to the machine, boom, copy your password in there, and then that's what you angle bracket into your cracker, right? It's really easy. And you can create multiple instances of this virtual machine if you want to parallelize the task, right? Because I've got to say that the environment's not, I mean, this is not as fast or as slick as a real, purpose-made password cracker or any of the commercial packages out there. But it's doing the job, and it does it, what else can you want, right? So that's, that's how you, was anybody timing that? Did I do that in under 15 minutes? I hope so. No reason why I shouldn't have. And that's the other important thing. We did it fast enough that now, if you've come back, you've had enough time to generate a password list based on, say, stuff you recovered from the BIOS keyboard buffer, if you were lucky. You could really run through this in the course of that same day and have some answers by maybe the next day for prosecutors or for other investigators who want to know about what's on the drive. Well, you can now tell them. Let's see, where am I? On here. Give it a second. Okay, let's not give it a second. Let's go where I want to go. Okay. All right, so yeah, that's how you can build your own password cracker in 15 minutes with a disassembler and a little VM magic. So I'd like to take some time to thank Dylan and the rest of the HITB crew here for helping out. Thanks, CERT, for letting me come out here. Took a little bit of arm twisting. And now I'd like to throw this open to questions. Does anybody have any questions about this particular thing you've seen or about anything else of interest I might know about? Be able to talk about.
Hi, I'm interested. You said that you were able to get memory dump from FireWire.
Yeah.
How do you actually do that? Now, let's say I've got a disgruntled sysadmin. He locks up everything, he encrypted stuff, I quit and walk out the door. And I have a database.
Oh, wait, are you the city of San Francisco?
No.
They had that problem just recently, but go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, but the San Francisco case was just, I think, a very good example. Yeah. And it went to press. I'm sure there are a lot of other cases like this.
Quite right, yeah.
And now, let's say I have someone like this, and he just walks out the job, encrypts stuff, and I have a very, very important, some really important stuff in there, and he has locked the desktop, or I can't get to it, and I'm afraid to actually reboot it. How would I get stuff off the memory? Is it using FireWire?
Well, you see, it depends, right? The desktop computer, if it's a typical corporate installation of a desktop computer, it's unlikely to have a FireWire card. Now, sometimes some motherboards will have FireWire. Essentially a FireWire bus built into them, but they haven't. That particular model hasn't activated it, so you could try to hunt around you could basically look up the motherboard specs and see if there's a way to hook into that. If you're lucky enough to have FireWire, though, Adam Boileau released a tool, 1394 memimage, I think is the name of it, that it does a couple of nifty little tricks. I think they've been talked about in other forums. One of them is it will. For Windows systems won't set up direct memory access, DMA access, to another computer by default. So you have to pretend to be a device that requires DMA. Adam used iPod because he had a great sense of irony. So you're running a Linux box. You set up your CSR, the little config ROM register, to say, I'm an iPod. And then you plug into a Windows machine. It gives you DMA, and you copy memory. It's Yeah, it's that easy.
Perhaps we can continue on offline.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, I'd be happy to. I think I started a little late, so although there's still 10 minutes on the clock there, unless there's, maybe we'll just see if there's an urgent question or something that I was really unclear about, I can answer it now. If not, I'll be hanging around here for the rest of the day, and you can come find me. And that way, maybe we'll get back on schedule if I just wrap up now. Thank you all. Thanks, Rose.